Hey everyone, Nicole Scott here, and today we're going to be talking about how to get a logo for your business. So everyone needs to properly brand their business, and sometimes that can be, super challenging because we want to save money and we want to do it ourselves. But this is a great way for you to get a very professional looking logo for super cheap. So this is freelancer.com, very similar to other websites like Fiverr, but Freelancer, the reason why I like Freelancer is because you can actually post a project and you can do contests, so you can get multiple options for your money. So once you go to the Freelancer website, you can actually post a project right here up in the top corner where it says post a project. You can actually do a logo contest. You can do a website. You can do any sort of project that you want. Now, in my opinion, the best type of projects for you guys to do are logo contests. So if you need a website, you can always reach out to me and I can help you build your website using Wix. But you definitely, for these type of things, you want to kind of have an idea of what you want, especially if you're going to do some sort of project like a website or a flyer. You already want to have an example of what you want done, so that way the designer can properly deliver, because I've been there where I didn't really know what I wanted and I never got exactly what I wanted. So you always have to have some sort of inspiration for your project. So when you come to this port of Freelancer, you're going to go ahead and just choose a name. So we're just going to hit logo contest, right? And then you're going to tell them a little bit about your project. So you can say, our colors are, red, white, and blue, or our colors are blue and or navy blue and black maybe. But you always want to have the colors that you're using. Now, what I recommend is that you guys find the hex colors, and you can literally just Google hex. So this one is color-hex.com, which will work perfectly fine. And then here are all of the different colors, and you can actually pick different colors throughout here. You can go to palettes, you can choose, different palettes. So you can actually, take a look at some of the different color combinations that you say, hey, look, I want my colors to be bright and neon, so pick this, but grab the hex color. So these are the hex colors right here. You'll see a pound sign and then, maybe some letters and numbers, but this hex number, that's going to be the number of the actual color in your logo. Because if you don't get that color, you're never going to have the same, color exactly over and over. So you want to pick 3 colors that, would be good for your branding. I always say pick 3 colors. You can look at some of the popular colors that they have, and just pick 3 colors that you would like to use for your particular logo. And if you have any sort of inspiration, a design idea, maybe a logo that you like, you can upload a copy of that. You can give a brief description here. Be as detailed as possible. If you want a logo that has a bear in it, then you need to say that. If you want a logo that looks like someone else's logo and you say, hey, I really like that logo, I want it to be similar to that. Or maybe you say, look, I don't know, but these are the colors that I want to use. Here's an example of my previous logo. I don't know, but give some inspiration as to what type of logo you want for your business, and go through it. You can do, as low as $20. So you can get a great professional logo for as low as $20. Make sure to use my link because you can actually get a $20 credit from Credit Coach Nicole Scott. And mind you, this contest that I did, I think was only $20 or so. So I paid $20 and I'm going to have all of these different logos to choose from, which is nice. So here it is. I did a $20 contest prize to pick a logo. And I just said, hey, these are some of the skills that are required: graphic design, Illustrator, logo design, things like that, the different formats that I wanted to accept. And I gave them a description of my business. So the business name is Your Online Business Services. We do websites, business development, business coaching, and we are looking for a logo. And once you do that, within days, you'll have a ton of different options to pick from. So I am still running this contest. So I have 22 days and 4 hours to select a winner, and I'll be able to select the winner for my contest. Over on the entries, I'll be able to see all of the different entries. So 134 entries that I can potentially choose from. And say, for example, you see an entry that you like, but you maybe want some changes. You can just let them know, hey, look, I really like this logo, but I want to change the colors, or I want to change something with this particular logo. And you can most certainly make any changes that you want. So these are some of the ideas that people submitted to us. So this is a pretty cool one. There's a lot of logos in here to choose from. And that's the reason why I like doing a logo contest, because you're not just stuck with a few options that you may or may not like. Now, mind you, some of these logos look like they're on a business, but of course you would just want to get the normal logo designed. They're just showing that to you so you can see what your business logo would look like if it was on a business, sign of some sort. So these are some of the options that we got. So really cool options here. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm actually going to pick a logo today so I can show you guys how it is done, which is pretty cool. So these are, some of them have been withdrawn by people, and that's perfectly fine. Sometimes that happens. So you can see here, there's a ton of different logos that we can choose from. And I actually saw some logos that I liked on the first page, and I'll be able to show you guys. So I'm either going to go with this logo or this logo. For whatever reason, I like it. But one thing that I want to change is the fact that I would prefer the business services to be larger than your online. So I want to change it just a bit. So I can click in here and I can let them know, hey, look, I want to change some stuff about this. So I'm going to say, can you please change the word business services? Our colors are not going to be orange and blue, even though those do look quite nice. We are going to be using neon colors. And there we have it. So we just made some requests here, and we can, take a look and see if there is any other potential logos that we would like, so we can, just maybe provide some feedback. You can star the ones that you care for the best. And this one is actually pretty cool too. So it's Yo BS. So that's going to be our kind of like, our logo is Yo BS. We're going to do your online business services. And it's kind of like an attention grabber as well, because when someone sees Yo BS, they're like, yo, what does that mean? Is that your BS literally? But no, it's online business services. So you always want to, get something where it's still like going to pique someone's interest. They might have an idea of what you do, but it might still be like, well, what does that stand for? It's always going to be like the curiosity is going to definitely bring up conversation. And that's what you want. You want someone to say, hey, what does that stand for? What does your business do? Or what do you guys represent? So that way you can have the opportunity to explain what your business does and advise people to go to your website, because that's where you always want to leave people to do is your website. So again, my name is Nicole Scott. You can visit me online at therealnicolescott.com, or you can head over to our funding website, which is creditcoachpros.com. And you can learn more about me and my business. But if you are looking for a logo, freelancer.com's logo contest is by far the best option out there. It gives you so many different options for your logo, and you have full control over it. So you can literally do a $20 logo and not be stuck with, just a few options that, again, you may or you may not like them. So I hope you found this video to be valuable. Until next time, guys, take care.